please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please pause for the 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. I'm Brian.
I'm Sophie.
And I'm Latavion with GNN, your Grizzly News Network. Today is Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. Happy New Year, Grizzlies. Today starts the beginning of the new semester, and if you haven't noticed, there are a lot of new faces here at Spring Valley this year. Between teachers, office staff, and security monitors, there are dozens of new staff roaming the halls. We want to take some time to introduce you to some. Nicole and Mimi, introduce us to Mr. Grice.
My name is Mr. Grice. I teach dual enrollment, political science, and U.S. history. I really enjoy being a teacher. I really enjoy teaching my classes and connecting with students and teaching life lessons in a deeper way. My main focus in my classrooms is how can we improve society and really address these systemic issues that we see. And because of that, I do have a very high buy-in with my students. I feel like my students feel like they're actually learning and growing as individuals, and that's really what gives me meaning and keeps me going in this profession. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm a pretty chill teacher. I'm easy to get along with. I tend to have very good overall student classroom culture and stuff like that. I feel like I don't get caught up on the small stuff. I really am just trying to make my classes as enjoyable and meaningful as possible. Also, I have a dumpster cat. My dog had died. I was very sad. I had my Disney princess moment. And I saw some rustling in the dumpster, and I was like, "Ooh, what is that? Right? Is it a ghost? What is it?" And then I saw the cutest cat pops its little head up, and I was like, "I'm gonna catch it." So I got some little foots, got it, right? Brought it home. Still lives with me. His name's Dumpster Cat, DC for short. It's very cute. If you want to come see a picture, come say hi.
Okay.
Right?
Now it's over.
Grizzlies, be sure to say hi to Mr. Grice if you see him around. Hey Brian, what's going on with clubs this week?
A lot, Latavion. We have a few clubs meeting today. Come join Comic Book Club. They're meeting in room 220 where they discuss comics and appreciate the art form. You could also join Host a Club, which looks into the health industry. They will be meeting in room 913. Chess Club meets today in room 226. Come check out your chess skills. And National Honor Society meets in either room 816 or 822. Varsity Quiz will meet in room 917 today. Remember, Grizzlies, all clubs start after school at 2:01 p.m. The state of Nevada requires all juniors to take the ACT exam, and the testing day is just around the corner, February 27th. To help juniors get prepared, there is one more ACT boot camp next month. Scan the QR code on the screen now to sign up for the boot camp from January 26th through 28th. They say it helps you increase your score by 3 to 7 points, while the camp usually costs close to $400. It is offered for just $199 for our students with the coupon code GOGrizzlies. And if that price is still too much, you can apply for help in paying for it. We want you to be prepared. Good luck, juniors. Hey Grizzlies, have you bought your yearbook yet? The time to pre-order is running out. We have sold our books for the last 2 years, so don't miss out on your opportunity to purchase before it's too late. You can buy your yearbook for $90 at the school banker or order on the Jostens website. Seniors, the deadline to purchase a senior advertisement is January 31st. Ads are as low as $85 and are a great opportunity to make sure your favorite photos from this year are included in the yearbook. Buy one for your best friend, significant other, or yourself to highlight all of your favorite photos. Senior ads can only be purchased on the Jostens website. Order yours before the January 31st deadline. Hey Sophie, what's new with sports this week?
There's a lot of things new with sports this week, Brian. When most people think of high school athletics, they likely envision football and basketball first. But a few weeks ago, Grizzly bowlers competed to make varsity in their cutthroat tryouts. Gabe and Steven went to the Suncoast Lanes to get a preseason sneak peek.
When most people think of high school athletics, they likely envision football and basketball first. These sports are undoubtedly the most popular, but a new sport is giving them a run for their money: bowling. Rising in popularity, bowling has taken many schools by storm in recent years, and Spring Valley is no exception. We talked to Coach Keith and the bowling team to get a preview of the upcoming season and see how they feel about their recent transition from a 5A to 4A league.
The best part about being a coach is getting to see my players' growth, especially for being a coach the last couple of years for the bowling team. I get to see a lot of the kids, how they make improvements in their bowling game, especially because they do it over the summer, and they like to show me all the things that they've done in order to improve their skill. So going from 5A to 4A is a huge impact on our team because in the 5A division, there's a lot of teams that have won state championships in the past 10 years. After the pandemic, we lost a little bit of our team that did win a state championship. So with having so many new players that are playing against teams like Palo Verde and Centennial, it allows us to not lose the self-confidence that we have bowling against these bigger teams. So we can kind of build up our program a little bit again and take on 5A hopefully later in the years.
Going from 5A to 4A means that ultimately Spring Valley teams will go up against lower-ranked schools. Yet bowling has been a rewarding experience for both Coach Keith and the players, who feel confident about the upcoming season. First-year bowler Spring Valley senior Gavin made varsity with little bowling experience and told us why he chose to try out this season.
My mom used to bowl in high school, but then just bowling with friends is really fun. I love to go out, bowl. It's very relaxing and something to enjoy. I think it just needs more exposure, and the exposure would definitely help because I don't think people know about bowling and the teams and like that we even have one. The best part about being on the bowling team would probably be like the free games and then the family that you kind of create as you play.
Bowling continues to rise in popularity among high school students, and now more than 100 colleges around the nation offer scholarships for student bowlers. Next time you consider trying out for a sport, Grizzlies, consider bowling.
And those bowlers will be at the Suncoast today at 3 p.m. against Bonanza. The Lady Grizzlies will be back on the field tonight with Cadence at JV at 3:30, varsity at 4:30, and B team at 6. Also tonight, boys basketball hits the courts. They're away at Las Vegas High School with B team at 3:30 p.m., JV at 5 p.m., and varsity at 6:30 p.m. Girls basketball will be away at Desert Pines tonight with B team at 3:30 p.m., JV at 5 p.m., and varsity at 6:30 p.m. Wrestling will be here at home with JV at 5 and varsity at 6. Then on Thursday, the Bowlers will take on Secta at Samstown at 3 p.m. Finally on Friday, boys basketball will be back at it against Desert Pines with B team at 3:30 p.m., JV at 5 p.m., and varsity at 6:30 p.m. Hey Grizzlies, are you interested in playing softball? Softball has started their intramurals as yesterday was the first day. Players will need to bring their own softball glove. If you're interested in playing softball this season, make sure you make it out to the field in the back at 3 p.m. And our Grizzly baseball players are hitting the field this week. Baseball intramurals are taking place every day from 2:30 to 4:30 at the baseball field. If you're interested in trying out for the baseball team this year, you should be attending intramurals to work on your skills prior to tryouts. You will need to be in full baseball gear to participate. This includes a hat, baseball pants, and cleats. For more information, please reach out to Coach Pienta. Hey Isa, how's the weather looking like for the rest of the week?
Well, Sophie, today on Wednesday, it is mostly rainy with a high of 51 and low of 41 degrees. On Thursday, it's going to be windy with a high of 57 and a low of 39. On Friday, it's going to be sunny, partially cloudy with a high of 56 and a low of 40. On Saturday, it's mostly cloudy with a high of 52 and a low of 38. Hey Grizzlies, did you know we have a very active animal shelter in town? Our local animal foundation looked in 450 pets last week. 261 lost pets, 104 given up for adoption by owner, and 85 confiscated pets. Every New Year's they take out in a lot of pets running from fireworks and other loud noises. The animal shelter posted how you can help these lost pets. They first suggest that you should look for nearby owners for lost pets before bringing them to the shelter. They also recommend registering your pet with Petco Love Last, which is a national-wide program. This helps search for lost pets. They also say that fostering or adopting a pet from these shelters can be the best thing for these pets. The animal shelter's goal is to reunite lost pets with their families. You can visit the Animal Foundation's website through the QR code to take a look at these pets.
Well, Grizzlies, we actually have a very special surprise. It's our crew member Sophie's birthday today. Yay! This was Brian.
Sophie.
Latavia.
And Isa of the
Grizzly
Grizzly News
News
Network.
Network.
Have a wonderful Wednesday, Grizzlies.